Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're cutting straight to the chase. We're talking about how you can actually achieve those goals that really matter.
Yeah, we looked at some, well, very direct material.
Exactly. And the aim here is simple, right? We want to pull out those game-changing insights for you.
To get you moving forward, basically, without getting, bogged down in endless theory.
Right. Let's avoid that.
Definitely. This isn't about just like pretty wishes.
No.
The sources we explored, they really lay out a tangible path. It's built on personal evolution and consistent effort.
Okay, so let's unpack that first big piece then. This idea of becoming the person.
Yes. The person who achieves the goals.
Before you see the results. There's that quote, before you change your bank account, you have to change your identity.
You must believe it first. Then the world will see it.
Oh,
Powerful stuff.
it really is. But what does that mean practically? Embodying success now.
Well, it's more than just wanting it. It's like cultivating the inner landscape of someone who already has it. Think about maybe an aspiring musician. They start acting like one, right? Practicing, listening differently, maybe even just carrying themselves that way, long before the big shows.
So you align your beliefs, your habits.
Exactly. With the aspiration.
Yeah.
The external stuff often just follows that internal shift.
Okay, that makes sense. But just believing, that can't be the whole story, can it?
Oh, definitely not.
Our sources were pretty blunt about action being, well, non-negotiable.
Absolutely. There's that other line. The universe responds to those who move, not those who just visualize.
That really stood out. It's a strong reminder, good intentions aren't quite enough.
Not even close. Visualization, look, it can be useful for clarity, sure.
Right.
But it's the actual steps you take, the doing, that generates momentum.
Like planning that road trip example.
Exactly. You can picture the destination all day long.
But you still got to drive.
You still got to get in the car and drive.
Yeah.
Consistent action.
Yeah.
Even tiny steps. That's what gets you there.
Okay. Now, what about that feeling? I know a lot of people face this, that they've missed their chance.
The it's too late trap.
Yeah, it's too late to start. But the material hits this head on, doesn't it?
It does, with a really encouraging message. You are exactly where you need to be to begin.
That's quite freeing, actually.
It is, because that too late feeling, it can be so paralyzing. But the reality is, like, the present moment, that's the only time you can actually do anything.
True.
So letting go of the past stuff, the future worries, it lets you focus on taking that first step right now from where you are.
And you don't have to take it alone either. That's another big point, community.
Oh, massively important.
The quote was, surround yourself with energy that lifts you, not complaints that weigh you down.
Yeah.
That hits home, especially if you're striking out on your own.
It's fundamental. We're just so influenced by our environment, being around supportive people, people moving forward.
It's a catalyst.
Huge catalyst. And the opposite is true, too. Constant negativity just drains you.
Yeah. Pursuing big goals can feel isolating sometimes.
Very. So actively seeking out those positive connections. It's vital.
Another interesting angle was the role of stakes, having skin in the game.
Yes. Investment generates commitment. Commitment generates results.
So it's not just passive wanting, it's having something real invested.
Exactly right. When you've got something tangible on a line, time, money, maybe even just your reputation.
It pushes you.
It creates this powerful incentive to keep going. It turns a casual wish into like a serious commitment. It makes you much more likely to see it through.
Okay, so we're working on who we are, we're taking action, ditching the too late excuse, finding our people and putting something on the line. But what about motivation? When it just dips?
Ah, yes. Motivation. It's fickle, isn't it?
Totally. But the sources had a great take. Imperfect daily action beats perfect occasional motivation.
That's the golden rule, really. Consistency wins.
Right.
Motivation is, like you said, it comes and goes. Relying on it, that's unreliable.
So just do something every day.
Yes. Small, consistent actions, even when you don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't feel like it. That builds momentum. That creates lasting results.
Like learning a language, maybe. Little bits daily work better than cramming.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Way more effective.
And it all seems to boil down to, well, a decision. In the end, the final message felt really direct, urgent even. Decide today, not tomorrow, not when it's easier, today.
That urgency cuts through the noise. Procrastination is often the biggest killer of dreams, right?
So true.
Making that firm decision right now, in this moment, it just slices through the hesitation. It sets you on the path.
Seize the power of now.
Instead of waiting for some perfect future moment that, let's be honest, might never arrive.
Okay. So bringing it all together then, achieving your goals isn't just one thing, it's a mix.
It's definitely a blend. Internal growth, consistent action.
Fueled by commitment, having those states.
Right, and having that supportive environment.
And it all kicks off with making that firm decision. Now.
Precisely. Aligning who you are with what you want, backing it up with real steps, driven by consistent effort and deciding to act today.
So considering all that, here's something for you, the listener, to think about. What one small but meaningful action will you decide to take today toward your goal?
Yeah, what's that first step right now?
Really think about your own beliefs, your commitment. It's time to decide.